Hey, I'm your Psychic Christine Wallace. Welcome back to 30 Days to a Happier Life. Kindness, energy, and emotional flow. So for a long time, I've been talking about energy, how it affects us, and just as importantly, how it affects the people around us too. When we're feeling downhearted, discouraged, stressed, or stuck in a negative emotional space, we don't just experience that internally. That energy radiates outward, and whether we realize it or not, people are going to respond to it. You've probably noticed this before, especially when you're feeling low, interactions feel heavier, relationships more strained, and things don't seem to flow easily. But the opposite is also true. When we're feeling good, when we're experiencing inner joy, calm, or even quiet, like a quiet sense of peace, that energy also radiates outward from us as well. And when it does, people respond differently. Conversations feel lighter, connections feel easier, relationships actually begin to improve naturally. This is how energy works. So by following these daily instructions over the next 30 days, what begins to happen is something really powerful. You start radiating joy. You feel better. People around you are feeling better. And you start to create a positive energy flow that has real noticeable impact on your life, especially in your relationships. So moving to today's exercise is a perfect example how this works in action. So you're going to get ready to see stuff happening in action. So first step, 5 acts of kindness in just one day. Beginning now, let's talk about kindness. We all perform acts of kindness at one time or another. Some are big, some are small, and sometimes the person receiving that kindness may not even be aware of it. Yet, the effects can definitely be profound, not only for the person receiving that kindness, but for you, the one giving it. So today's instructions is this. Choose one day this week. I'm going to let you choose. If you can get this done today, that would be awesome. So 5 acts of kindness, all within 24-hour period. I know that might sound like a lot, but that's actually part of the point. Okay, so doing 5 acts of kindness in one day gets your wheel spinning. It shifts your focus outward. It pulls you out of that autopilot and into intention. And that's where real emotional and energetic change happens. So, like I said, I've set this up for a specific reason. These acts don't have to be big. They don't have to cost money. They don't even have to be for the same person. In fact, I encourage you to do different things for different people. The person may not even know you did it. That's fine too. So here are some examples. Feeding a stranger's parking meter. Donating blood. Helping a friend with a chore. Providing a meal to someone in need. Doing something kind quietly without recognition. What matters most is variety and intention. So step 2, after you're done doing all of this, I'd like you to write it down and notice how you feel. After each act of kindness, take a moment to pause. Write down what you did in at least 1 or 2 sentences. And then for an even bigger happiness boost, write down how it made you feel. Did it make you feel lighter, more open, more connected, calmer, even more aligned? So this step is important because it helps your mind and your nervous system register the positive experience instead of just rushing past it. There's a quote by Joseph Goldstein that fits beautifully here. Generosity, love, compassion, or devotion do not depend on a high IQ. Kindness isn't about intelligence or effort. It's about awareness and presence. So I would like you to take a moment and, process everything that I'm saying here. So why this works. Researchers believe this practice increases happiness because it helps you think more positively about yourself, increases awareness of positive social interactions, strengthens kind, helpful, and pro-social attitude toward others. One important note, variety is key. Evidence also shows that people who repeat the same act of kindness over and over experience actually a downward trajectory in happiness. When something starts to feel routine, it starts to feel less special. So be sure to mix up different acts, different people, different energy. Even though this to-do list is over the next 30 days, may seem simple or even random, but each step is intentionally designed to shift your emotional state and the energy you're putting out into the world. You choose the day for this one, because I know you might need a minute to think about it. Just trust the process, and now notice how your inner state and your interactions begin to change. Thank you for being here. And now let's move into the rest of today's instructions. So get to work, ladies and gentlemen, and I would love to get some feedback on how you felt after doing all this good stuff. Namaste, everybody. Sending all of you lots of love and light, and be sure to subscribe to my podcast.